Inside the surprising property portfolios of the super-rich with money as no object. It's no surprise that the world's richest people often invest billions in extraordinary properties, including stately homes, Hawaiian islands, and super-secure bunker compounds. Yet, while some splurge, others have remarkably modest tastes in real estate. From Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, and Mukesh Ambani to Mackenzie Scott and Warren Buffett, click or scroll through this gallery to discover the incredible homes of the wealthiest billionaires. Jeff Bezos' Beverly Hills compound in California. Bezos owns 4 homes alone in the coveted celebrity enclave of Beverly Hills, and it seems he's creating a massive compound for himself. He acquired his first property in the area, an 11,891 square foot, 7-bed, 7-bath mansion, back in 2007 for $24.5 million. In July 2017, he went on to buy the 4-bed contemporary home next door for $12.9 million. Then, in 2020, Bezos purchased 2 more adjacent Beverly Hills homes. The larger of the 2 properties, the tech tycoon snapped up the Georgian-style Warner estate, pictured, for $165 million. Jeff Bezos' 2 lakeside mansions in Medina, Washington in his home state of Washington. Meanwhile, Bezos owns 2 properties, the first of which is a beautiful 2-house estate that sits not far from Bill Gates' Xanadu 2.0 mansion. In 1998, Bezos splashed out $10 million for the 5.3-acre Medina estate, which consists of a roomy 6-bedroom house and an even larger 20,605 square foot property. And as if 2 homes weren't enough, Bezos also bought the house next door in 2005, which was listed for $53 million. Jeff Bezos' 2 lakeside mansions in Medina, Washington in 2010. The main house was transformed in an enormous renovation that combined the lots to create a beautiful 25,000 square foot Tudor-style mansion with 6 bedrooms and 9 bathrooms, costing a reported $28 million. The beautiful grounds also include an indoor and outdoor pool, a guest house, plus waterfront access to Lake Washington with 2 jetties and a boathouse. Jeff Bezos' 5th Avenue Apartments in New York City. Bezos has long had his eye on the Big Apple's notoriously expensive property market too. Back in 1999, he snapped up 3 apartments in Manhattan's Art Deco Century Tower for $7.7 million. 2 decades later, in 2019, he decided to expand his New York City real estate holdings again. The mogul dropped $80 million on a further 3 apartments in an upscale 5th Avenue building overlooking Madison Square Park. The purchase was one of the most expensive real estate transactions in New York City that year. Over the course of the next 2 years, Bezos went on to acquire both a $16 million and a $23 million unit in the same historic building, making 5 apartments in total. Jeff Bezos' 5th Avenue Apartments in New York City. The apartments have more than 20,000 square feet of combined living space and include a 3-floor, 10,000 square foot penthouse with a grand ballroom, 12 bedrooms, and numerous terraces. Bezos and his then-wife of 25 years, Mackenzie Scott, announced their divorce via Twitter in January 2019, so it was assumed that the lavish Big Apple spread would be a bachelor pad of sorts for Bezos. Elsewhere on the East Coast, Bezos also owns a former textile museum in Washington, D.C. that was converted into a 27,000 square foot mansion. He purchased the unique property in 2012 for $23 million. Jeff Bezos' neighboring mansions on Indian Creek Island, Florida, following his engagement to media personality Lauren Sanchez in May 2023. The couple decided to make Florida their permanent home. Bezos made 2 lavish real estate purchases that year on the Sunshine State's Indian Creek Island, an exclusive celebrity enclave that's home to Jared and Ivanka Kushner, Tom Brady, and DJ David Guetta. Bezos bought the first home, a 3-bedroom Italianate villa, in June 2023 for $68 million. Just 4 months later, he closed a deal on the 7-bedroom home next door, pictured, for a record-breaking $79 million. Jeff Bezos' 3rd mansion on Indian Creek Island, Florida, but it seemed Bezos wasn't quite finished buying up land on the prestigious island, which has strict security measures including patrols and aerial surveillance. In April 2024, the billionaire bought a third home in an off-market deal for $90 million, bringing his total spend in the gated enclave to a staggering $237 million. The 2-acre property has 10,000 square feet of living space, a swimming pool, and a private dock. Bezos and Sanchez plan on living in their newly acquired property while they knock down the other 2 homes to create space for a new megamansion. Mackenzie Scott, while many may know her as the ex-wife of Jeff Bezos, novelist and philanthropist Mackenzie Scott is also a billionaire and has a significant fortune amounting to $31.4 billion as of 2024. However, she's promised to give away at least half of her wealth over the course of her lifetime, having signed the Giving Pledge in May 2019, 1 month after finalizing her divorce from Bezos, which gave her 25% of their shared Amazon stock. She also kept ownership of some key properties from the former couple's joint real estate portfolio, though she didn't hang on to them for long. Mackenzie Scott's Beverly Hills mansion in California. Among the assets she received in the settlement was the Spanish-style mansion in the wealthy Los Angeles neighborhood of Beverly Hills in California. The sprawling home sits on 2 acres of land and encompasses almost 12,000 square feet of living space. The trophy house features 7 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, a swimming pool, a movie theater, a tennis court, and a guest house. Impressively, the entire estate is run on solar power. Bezos and Scott originally purchased the home in 2007 for $24.4 million, though it's not clear how much time, if any, they spent at the property. Mackenzie Scott's Beverly Hills ranch-style house in California. Scott also retained sole ownership of this ranch-style home on the same street as the aforementioned mansion. Concealed behind gates and dense foliage, the 4,568 square foot residence has 4 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms. The former couple reportedly bought the home for $12.9 million in an off-market deal in 2017. Following the divorce, Scott didn't hang on to the 2 properties for long. Instead, she put her altruistic pledge into action and donated both homes to the California Community Foundation, a philanthropic organization that campaigns for social change across Los Angeles. The charity sold the larger of the residences in November 2022 for $37 million, while the other appears to have changed hands for $9.5 million in April 2023. Mackenzie Scott's mystery mansion in Washington. So where does Scott call home after donating $46.5 million in real estate to charity? The philanthropist's affection for the Washington wilderness is no secret. She owned 2 mansions in the state with her ex-husband after all. While there has been no official confirmation, it's thought that Scott has settled in Hunts Point, a peninsula town in the state. When Scott filed for divorce from her second husband, Dan Jewett, in 2022, the papers were filed in King County, a jurisdiction that covers this region. Rumors were first sparked by the sale of a magnificent estate in April 2019, the same month that Scott and Bezos' divorce was finalized, which was purchased for $37.5 million. 29.3 million pounds. The New York Post said that Scott is widely reported to have been the buyer. The home features a Japanese garden and 300 feet, 91 meters, of coastline, complete with a jetty.